joining us. Imtiyaz, good afternoon. Thank you so much for taking our time for us. Let's start with the stocks straight away and what's happening in some of the large cap names. Can you just tell us what's happening in the metal pack? Can you start with Tata Steel or maybe Hindalco? What's the call over there?
Very good afternoon, Pankaj. Actually, what is happening, the stocks which was underperformed from last couple of weeks has been showing a good performance in the current week. So what is happening, the more of the on the derivative side, we are seeing some sort of you can say a short coverage coming in, like today pharmaceutical we have Dr. Reddy's, in metals pack we have Tata Steel. So short covering is getting pulled up. Yet some flow is likely to come. We are going to see Tata Steel coming out with the result tomorrow. So I think so this is a very good indication for accumulating the steel pack at this point of time.
Right. Apart from results, do you think metals overall are looking bullish?
I would not use the word Pankaj bullish because we likely to see some more, you can say, confirmation coming in from the metal pack. But as of now, yes, there was a technical oversold zone, and that can bounce expected, and similarly what we are seeing right now. So I think so once this confirmation we get the confirmation of the chart that there's a market is getting stock is getting bottom out. So at that point of time we can go for the long position. We can see that it's getting turned around. In terms of, you can say, for Tata Steel, I'm looking for 464 as a breakout. Once that get breakout on the closing basis, yes, the confirmation has come that the stock has completed its down journey and right now going toward the north journey.
Right. In terms of banking names, what is your call on Yes Bank? It's fallen quite a bit in the last few days.
Yes, Pankaj, I'm not aggressive on the banking stocks like Yes Bank because on the daily chart, you can say the short-term to medium-term charts are showing the negative trend. And today is the first week, I would say that the stock has started with a lower low confirmation. So maybe we can use the word, or I can use the word that sell on rallies or exit on the rallies would be the word to be used for the Yes Bank until we get the proper confirmation of the stocks getting turned out to be bullish. But as of now, negative trend would definitely continue. So it's better that avoiding the buying on the declines. It's better that can take out on a rallies.
Right. In terms of Yes Bank, at what level would you look to sell? You said that sell on rally should be the call. So at what level?
Pankaj, not much. Expecting somewhere around 1550, 1600. If the stock comes backs at that point of time, if somebody is holding the position, they should take the exit because maybe that sooner or later this is the first leg of downside. Because this entire journey would definitely show the retracement. The journey which has started from the 1100 to 1650, at least 50% correction would be likely. So maybe the stocks can come back to below 1300 or maybe below to much more down there.
Right. So a 5-10% move, but at 1600 it will be at an all-time high. Wouldn't that again say that one should not short at an all-time high?
But I did not use the word of getting short. I'm using the word to those who are having the positions like stocks holding in the demat. They should take some profit at this point of time because shorting would not be executed at this point of time because unless we don't see Nifty showing the weakness, maybe the stock would definitely correct. But unless the Nifty, the main indices, doesn't give the correction, stock shorting is a foolishness at this point of time. So it's better than to take a profit and sit aside of the stocks.
What would be your call on Petronet LNG? So after results, it did not do that well, but post results now in the next week, it's up around 4.5–5% today.
Yes, Pankaj, no doubt the stock is totally showing a very good bullish trend, and this is the fifth leg, which is the last leg of upside, and this can be unlast till 470, 480 on a higher side, and that level would be taken as a profit level. But as of now, the stocks looks promising on the higher side, but not on the downside. But if somebody looking for the creating a position in Petronet, they should wait for the stocks to show some correction. But as of now, should not be taken. If somebody is holding, they can wait for 470, 480. At that point of time, they can take the profit, but not at current level.
Right, but it's still in a positive trend. It will continue to trend up.
Yes, but the uptrend will definitely continue for the Petronet, and as I said, 470, 480 would be the target on the higher side. So maybe you can see the stocks maybe flavoring to 470, 480 in couple of trading sessions.
What would be your call on Kotak Bank?
Pankaj, today I think so the Kotak Bank and ICICI Bank, these two has been given a major weightage to the bank nifty, and until unless the major weightage does continue, I think so the stocks would tend to go higher. Since the stock is trading near my all-time high, would definitely see some more stress coming to this level. It would be very difficult to give any targets for the Kotak Bank. Yes, in this current rally, we can see 4-digit coming for the Kotak Bank. So let's wait for the 4-digit for the Kotak Banks to be coming soon.
Right. Dr. Reddy's is up 5% post results. Results on a fundamental basis were not that great. Do you think it's only a short covering rally, or are you seeing that it has made a bottom?
Pankaj, there could be two scenario for Dr. Because why I'm saying two scenario, because I do track the stocks very closely. 3700, that was the top. It's corrected to 2900. Thereafter, it rallied to 3400, and this is the third leg on the downside, which has been made a bottom at 2525. So this is a very clear indication that this is the fourth leg on a higher side, which definitely going to give a big movement till 31 or 3200. But it is definitely going to take a longer time.
Okay, I think there is a network issue over there. We'll just try and reconnect with Imtiyaz on that. But he was saying that move till 3100 cannot be ruled out. But at the same time, it's very difficult to take a. Okay, he's back with us. So Imtiyaz, you explained that it hit a low of 2525. Can you just start again? Where can it retrace to then from there?
Yes, Pankaj, let me continue the entire Dr. Reddy's. It has made that this is a third leg which was completed at 2525, and right now this is a fourth leg which is going to take the stocks back to about 3400. And surely this is all technical, you can say, pattern which is going to form. And how it is going to form, what news likely to come ahead, we don't know. But yes, the stocks is showing that the medium term to short term, I'm talking about 3 to 6 months of horizon, the stock has made the bottom until unless 25 doesn't break out. Yes, shorter term position can be created, because today entire move is showing like that. It is showing a short covering on the short side, and maybe you can say the profit booking is coming on the short side. But yes, very soon we can see the stocks going back to 3400 level. But time horizon, if I take, it should be somewhere around 2 to 3 months of time frame.
Right, but now it's definitely not a sell.
It is not exactly a sell. It is not a sell. It is a buy strategy. It should be taken at this point of time with a stop loss of 25.25. And this hold on to 25.25. It is going to be a good momentum coming in.
Right. What will be your call on real estate pack? Do you think that will continue to do well?
Sorry, I beg your pardon, Pankaj.
Real estate stock, real estate index.
Pankaj, yes, real estate is still a favor on the chart, but I would not prefer for going for the DLF or India real estate, but definitely I'll be looking for HDIL to be showing some sort of a momentum, because why? 97 was a recent top which has been broken today, and I suppose today it is going to give a good closing, and last week also closing was very, we can say very much super, because it has a last week lower shadow on the bottom, so this indicating that maybe we can see a huge rally coming for the HDIL. So I'm betting on HDIL with a stop loss of 95. The stocks can go up to 105.
Imtiyaz, thank you so much for taking out time for us. Always good to get a perspective from you.